Konnichiwa, my name is Sakura and you're watching Pokecons. Today's collection video is going to be my Game Boy Advance collection. Really excited to show you guys what I have in here. I have a really nice one with some good pieces to the collection. Though there's a couple of things I had in my older collection I'd love to have now, but that happens sometimes, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and see what's in the collection. First up, as always, I like to show which ones I have. This is not all of them. I do have another SP, and that is my 100 that I have in storage. So I have the original purple. This over here is a Game Boy Advance SP, a 101 with the better backlit and all that. And then my collector's edition of the Game Boy Micro, which unfortunately has, for whatever reason, I have no charging capabilities to it because for whatever reason, I think there's a loose wire in there or something that is not connecting to the battery, even though I just replaced the battery last year. So sadly, it doesn't work anymore, but it's a collector's edition and it was my favorite version of the Game Boy Advance due to the fact that literally I could carry this thing in my pocket and nobody knew what it was, and I had so much fun pulling it out and people like, what is that? And it's of course the only one that is strictly Game Boy Advance only. Here is of course my micro link cable, and it also allows you to charge it because it was a special one they made. Then over there is my e-reader. I did actually forget to put that this was going to be an e-reader collection as well with the Game Boy Advance. I do have some nice ones to it, though they're like this is a few of the things that I was talking about. I used to have a very good collection of e-cards, and I'm trying to get a hold of them back. Unfortunately, e-cards have gone up recently, so they're a little bit harder to get a hold of the ones I used to have. Starting off, we will be going with the e-card collection, and the first one, of course, is Game & Watch Gallery, which is Manhole, and it's all stored on one card. Awesome game. It is fun that they were able to do that. Next is Donkey Kong Jr., which I have to say I do kind of enjoy more so than Donkey Kong. It's a 6-card game and a lot of fun to play. If you've never played Donkey Kong Jr., get ready. It can be actually harder than the original Donkey Kong. Next is my Manchok and Manchamp minigame. You actually slide the ones on the side and you get yourself a minigame from there, and then it is part of the e-reader collection, which basically tells you stats about the Pokemon. So if you ever see ones with signs on the side, they are part of a minigame you can unlock. And then I do have one Animal Crossing card somehow for the US game, and it unlocks some fun things. The next couple of cards are just going to be some of the e-reader Pokemon cards that allow you to see their stats. And these are the ones that I have, and they're fun just to slide in and just see some stats because why not? That's what they're there for. After my e-reader cards, let's go on with the Japanese box games. First up is Bleach Adventure Kurenai ni Someru Soul Society. I don't actually know what the game is like, but when I saw a Bleach game for the Game Boy Advance and complete in box, yeah, it was mine. So that's why I picked it up. Next is Azumanga Daioh Advance. It's basically a card battle game where you use cards to battle, and it's based off of one of my absolute favorite comedy mangas. So when I saw that, I absolutely had to jump on the opportunity to get a complete copy of it, and I have never looked back. Here is Daisuke Teddy. It is a RPG that you have a teddy bear that's your best friend, and I have not played it yet. So that's about as much as I know. There is a collector's edition of it which comes with a teddy bear. I'd love to get my hands on that if I ever can, you know, be fun. Next is Cricket for Bank no Mudai no Marorigami. I have absolutely no idea. It's another one of those games that's on the playlist. That's what happens when you have too many games, you just haven't got to it yet. Hikaru no Go. It's a Go game based off of the anime. Haven't tried it myself yet. I'm actually trying to learn how to play Go, and I'm trying to get my hands on as many Go games as possible. That way I have an opportunity to play it. So when I saw that, complete in box, mine. Next is Futari wa Perkuri Max Heart Maji Maji Fight Ji in Jani. I don't know. I don't know what type of game it is. All I know is that it had characters from an anime I actually really enjoyed, especially the movie. I loved the movie, so I went with it, and I'm happy to have it because of that alone. Maho Sensei Nigima, private lesson to Ojama Shima Su Para Asichi Ji Chu. I said that probably horribly, but that works. Basically, it's an RPG, which is not abnormal for this series. They like to do a lot of tactical-based RPGs with this series, which I love, and so when I saw that, it's like, oh, this one's mine. So I picked this one up because I actually enjoyed playing the PS2 game, and it's another one on to the playlist. Here we have Koro Koro Puzzle Happy Panichu. It is I think it's a match 3 motion sensor puzzle game. Yeah, you have to use the accelerometer in the game pack to move things around and match the colors, I guess. As you can tell, there's a lot of the Game Boy Advance games I have actually not played yet. So I do feel bad, but you know, that's what happens. Alright, I'm going to try and say this, so bear with me. Mai Tentai Konin Nerawarita Tentai. I think I said that completely wrong, but we'll just go with it. It's based off of Detective Conan, and I believe it's a card-based game somehow, but that's about as much as I know about it. Another one of those, it's an anime game for the Game Boy Advance, complete in box, went for it. Mario Golf GBA Tour. It's Mario Golf. I've been wanting to get it for the Game Boy Advance. Comes with the wireless adapter. Another reason why I wanted to pick this up. Got the opportunity to get a complete in box copy, went for it, and still have yet to play it, but can't go wrong with a Mario Golf game because they are amazing. Super Robot Tyson R is a tactical base, absolutely stunning game to where you get to control multiple mechs from multiple animes. Absolutely amazing. Have yet to try the Game Boy Advance ones, but it is a series I openly collect, and given the opportunity, I go for them whenever I get the chance to get my hands on them. Next is Ochankin no Hirai. It's a simulation game where you take care of a plat dog or a T-dog. I don't really know. It's another one of those that it looked cute, picked it up, and I have yet to try it. My last Japanese unboxed game is Kiss X Kiss Saire Gokin or Gokuin, and it's basically it is a dating simulator, and I forget the official term, but you're a girl dating these guys and you're trying to find your true love. So that's basically what the game is. It's a visual novel, and it's gonna be fun to try when I get around to doing it. Here's two of my biggest accessories that I have. Action Replay Ultimate Codes for use with Pokemon. And it's one of those I had to give a try when I was trying out different things for my podcast. It works flawlessly, but I highly recommend don't use it just because you have the opportunity to break your game. And Pokemon games being so expensive, I do not recommend ever using these things. Next is this bizarre thing, the GBA MP3 player. And it uses media card format, I think, which was really hard to get a hold of. So bizarre to get my hands on those, and you have to actually know some coding and able to get it to work. I can't get it to work, so it's just one of those things I have in my collection. I have two of them, and they're not very good at all. They suck, but it's a unique piece of equipment for the Game Boy Advance that I had to have. Here we have Nickelodeon Collections Volume 2 and Nickelodeon All Grown Up Volume 1. These are some of the, as you can see, the Game Boy Advance videos. I'm trying to get all of them as much as I can, and I got a lot of 3 games complete in box and they're still sealed. Went for it because these are amazing. Here is Cartoon Network Collection and Dragon Ball GT Volume 1. Once again, I'm trying to get as many of these as I can. I did forget to mention in the previous photo, these are not compatible with your Game Boy player. They are only playable on the Game Boy Advance due to copyright issues, I think, or something like that. So they had to guarantee that it was not playable on the big screen. I don't know, don't get it. It's bizarre, and I'm happy to have them. Warriors Were Twisted. Warning, playing this game in public will make people look at you like you are crazy and wonder what the heck you are doing. It is a lot of fun due to the fact that all games are basically, in some way, shape or form, uses the accelerometer that is built in the cartridge. Be ready to be made fun of and looked at like you are crazy. That's what this game does, but it is absolutely amazing. Next we have the classic NES series Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link. Need I say more? Absolutely smashing game, love it, and it does come with one of the cases I had ordered in, and honestly I still would love it if all of the Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color games came in these cases, because I think they just look better in my opinion. Now we're starting to get into the meat of my collection. Here we have Yoshi's Island, Super Mario Advance 3, and Super Mario World, Super Mario Advance 2. These two games are actually from my original collection, because there was only a couple systems I actually kept. Game Boy Advance and the DS are the only two systems, oh, and Nintendo 64 are the only 3 systems I actually kept, I think, and oh no, Game Boy and Game Boy, my Game Boy and Game Boy Color ones. Mainly, a lot of my smaller handhelds that I had the room for are the ones I kept, and these are outstanding games that I know can go for a nice price, but I would never get rid of them because they are just amazing to have in a handheld version. Now on to the most expensive games in my collection. We have Pokemon Leaf Green version and Pokemon Sapphire version. I have beaten Sapphire, I think, 2 or 3 times. basically I beat the game, collect a certain Pokemon I want, transfer over to the game I stored on, it goes all the way up to my Pokemon bank, and then I restart the game and do it all over again. These are absolutely amazing games and a lot of fun to play. Highly recommend them. However, good luck getting a hold of them now because these are super expensive. Pokemon Fire Red version and Pokemon Emerald version. Well, Fire Red is a lot of fun to play. I remember that I actually picked up Red as my first Pokemon game, so to have it on Game Boy Advance was definitely worth getting, having fun with it, definitely worth it. And then my favorite Game Boy Advance Pokemon game is, of course, Emerald, which I have beaten Emerald, I don't know, at least 8 times by now, due to the fact that I was collecting the legendary Pokemon and trading them off for other Pokemon that I really wanted. So, good luck getting a hold of these, but if you're able to, don't hesitate. If you get a good price, pick it up immediately and play and enjoy them. My final box game in my collection is, of course, classic NES series Metroid. And I will be honest, I just can't beat this game. I know I'm not alone, but it's an amazing game. But yeah, I was able to beat Fusion, strangely enough, but this one, still trying. So definitely worth playing and always worth picking up anytime there's a new version of it physically. Alright, on to the Japanese loose cartridges. First one is the most bizarre one out of all of them, and that is One Piece Going Baseball Kaizuku Yo Kai Yo. Basically, it's One Piece and it's baseball. Super bizarre, but why not? I haven't tried it yet, but when I saw that, I had to pick it up, and now it's mine. Next one. I just love saying this. Bo 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 Bakuto Ha Chiki Tyson. And basically, as far as I understand, it's bo 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 bo. I know, yes, I purposely put too many bows in there, but you can never have too many bows of the bodaciously bo 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 bo. And I think it's a brawler adventurer type game. Not 100% sure, but I had to pick up a game from that series because, well, both of these are series I actually do collect and try to get whenever I can. My last Japanese game is a misprint right there. That is supposed to be Super Robot Tyson Alpha. I don't know why I put down R. That's funny that I got it wrong. Anyway, it's another one of the Robot Tyson games, and so it's a tactical base game where you use a ton of mechs, and yeah, still haven't tried it yet, but it's a good series nonetheless, so I know it's going to be amazing when I do try it. My next one right there is a unique one. I was working at GameStop, and then as I was helping categorize the Game Boy Advance games, I literally am like, look at this. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, huh. I'm like, hey boss dude, this is a fake game. And that's exactly what it is. It's a fake copy of Pokemon Red. So I have a pirated copy of Pokemon Red. Just because somebody who took it in didn't realize that it was fake. Now that's what you gotta be very careful about, especially with Pokemon games, is that it's easy to get a fake copy of those games. So there I have a Pokemon game that is pirated. Somehow somebody didn't recognize that it was fake. Here we have the absolute most difficult game I have for the Game Boy Advance when it comes to my puzzle games, and that is Choo Choo Rockets. Now I have the song stuck in my head. Choo choo rockets, a rockets rock ride. Choo choo rockets, a rockets for me. Ba 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 ba. And YouTube now flags my video saying that you use copyrighted music, badly sung by you. This is based off of the Dreamcast game. Plays basically the exact same, and it is brutal. You have to put down things, arrows and stuff to help the choo-choos get to the rockets, and they go ba 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 as they fly off, and try not to get eaten by the cats. It's brutally hard. Next we have Game & Watch Gallery Full, which is probably the best game I have for this system when it comes to compilation. It's basically just more Game & Watch Gallery games, and it is fun. I mean, if you're looking for a good one, this is it. You're gonna have a lot of fun really playing through them all, and good luck with it. Iridan or Dion 3D. I know I said that wrong. It's one of those I just have a hard time pronouncing. This is it's almost a first-person shooter shmup. And basically, as you fly on your ship, you get to see your ship, but you're flying forward, and it's really cool how they get it to work. And it's brutally hard. I think I've only gotten to like level 3 once because it's so hard. But one of those that's worth playing in the system because of how beautifully it is done. Next is Daredevil, based off of the poorly received live-action movie. It's a side-scrolling beat-em-up that was entertaining, but extremely short. It's not a terrible game, because trust me, I have played others that are way worse, but it's what it is. This is Pitfall: The Lost Expedition. It is a side-scrolling game, basically like the first one, but with based off of the Super Nintendo graphics, I think it is. Haven't played it. This one I have done the Super Nintendo version of it. So it's gonna be Pitfall. So it's gonna hopefully be really hard and a lot of fun. Next is Riviera, The Promised Land, and Atlas. I believe it's a RPG. If I remember correctly, it's just one of those I have played, but haven't played them in a while, so I can't remember exactly what it's like. Here is Pokey and Rocky with Becky. It is a top-down shmup run and gun. Best way to describe it. It's a lot of fun. I haven't played it for a while, but it's definitely one that is entertaining. Next we have Pac-Man Collection. This comes with Pac-Mania, Pac-Attack, Pac-Man Arrangement, and one more. It is, what is it? Let's see. And just Pac-Man. Silly me. I had to look that one up. Really good collection. The biggest thing is it has Pac-Attack, and I love Pac-Attack since it is a bizarre Tetris mixed with a sprinkle of Pac-Man, and it's a lot of fun. All of them are good games to play, and it is one of those I admit is one of the better collections on the Game Boy Advance, and I absolutely love it. I do. So one worth picking up if you guys are ever looking for a good one to just have with you on the go. Sigma Star Saga. It's from Namco. That's about as much as I can remember what this game is all about. Next we have King of the Fighters EX, Neo Blood. It's a King of the Fighter games for the Game Boy Advance. It's not bad, and it's a lot of fun. This is The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Tipton Caper. No idea. Got it part of a Disney a lot on eBay and picked it up, because why not? Next is Tron 2.0 Killer App. This is a good game, and it is hard, but it's one of those that I do enjoy on it. Just good luck getting anywhere in the game, man. The computer just likes to kill human players, kind of like in the movie. This is Max Payne. This is one of the best versions of the game in my personal opinion, just because of how they were able to take the first game and turn it into a Game Boy Advance game, and it becomes more like a top-down shooter adventure, kind of like how like Jurassic Park for the Super Nintendo was and all that. And they didn't cut out any of the voice acting or the comic book scenes. It's fully in there, integrated perfectly, and it's amazing. Next we have Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Flag, or Black Pearl. I want to say flag for some reason. I have no idea. It's one of those games I just have in the collection and haven't played it yet. Lizzie McGuire 2, Little Diaries. Part of that lot I was talking about. I haven't played it yet, so I can't really say. Next is Minority Report, based off of the movie. And if I remember correctly, it's a side-scrolling action-adventure, and that's about as much as I remember. Lizzie McGuire 3, Homecoming Havoc. Another one I have no idea, since like I said, part of that lot I got off of eBay. Super Ghosts and Goblins. The hardest game I have on the Game Boy Advance, probably. Well, at least I'm going to say that for now until I see more games I have in the collection. But yes, you want to die a lot? Play this game. That's So Raven. That's So Raven 2. Supernatural style. No idea. Like I said, I bought a lot of games from Disney. These are in it as well. Chicken Little. Most likely it's either going to be A, based off of the actual movie, or B, based off of the movie based off of the movie. Or the events in the movie. So I haven't played it, so I don't know which one it's going to be. Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events. Haven't played this one either, but it's based off of the movie. I think it's a side-scrolling adventure, but I need to get around to trying out both of these games, definitely. Dragon Ball Z, The Legacy of Goku. I haven't played it. I heard it's supposed to be a good game, so I'm excited to have it. And then Zone of the Enders, The Fist of Mars. Still one of the games I have not played, but it's Zone of the Enders, so you know it's going to be an entertaining and probably extremely difficult game. Alright, here's another one of my Pokemon movies. You know, basically it's 2 episodes, which is quite nice. Like I said, I like to collect these ones, and this is what they look like. They are a light gray cartridge. That's how you know they are a video. Over here we have the classic NES series, Zestion the Avenger. I can never say the name of this game properly. I've never been able to do that, so I do apologize. It is a beautiful game, and I don't know why I love it so much. And I already have the music in my head. Also, the cartridges are a darker gray instead of that black, so that's how you can always tell when it's a classic NES series game. Here is my only double I have, since I was able to get a complete copy sealed of Dragon Ball GT Volume 1, and then I have Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi vs. Joey, which is another video that you can watch on your Game Boy Advance. And apparently this is actually my final complete in-box game for the Game Boy Advance. I just had it in the wrong order all the way in the back, but I think it's a nice little surprise. This is the Bible game. It is a Diablo clone slash trivia game. Basically, the graphics of the game is just like, it's like from the point of view like how you would be playing Diablo, and you're trying to defeat the sins, I think it is, or the temptations to complete the game, and you have to answer trivia questions to complete the battles, I think it is. It's a really bizarre game, but very happy to have all three versions of this, which is Xbox, PS2, and Game Boy Advance, with this one being the only one that is completely different from the other ones. So, yes. Alright, thank you guys for watching the video and checking out my collection. I had a lot of fun showing you guys what I had. I have a lot of anime games, and so some of them being completely and utterly bizarre. And then I do have a nice little section of movie slash TV shows. I love doing those ones because sometimes they're absolutely horrendous, or they are a lot of fun. The e-reader is something that I absolutely love, and so I was excited to show you guys what I had. There are a lot of them I would like to get my hands on, but I know that they're starting to get pricey because they're harder to find now. And there's some really cool things you can get for the Game Boy Advance. I'd love to get my hands on, like the internet camera kit, where you can actually call your friends on a webcam through the Game Boy Advance. Or I'd love to get myself a Famicom slash NES player for my Game Boy Advance. Again, there's just a ton of things that are unique and just starting to get really hard to get a hold of, just because, you know, they're not produced anymore. But it's a great collection. Love the system. So yeah, if there's any questions or recommendations that you guys have, I'd love to see them, and I will definitely respond the best I can. Thank you guys for watching. This was a lot of fun. This is T Sakura saying ciao and sayonara.